Hello, hello, Yvonne Wadley here, director with Limelight by Alcone, and let's do some brown smoky eyes today. I haven't been here for a while. I've been sick and I've been coughing, so I'll be taking some drinks because my voice might get weird again. So I'm just going to start by priming my eyes, so I can start with my eyes real quick. And how's everybody doing? If you are live, let me know that you're live and let me know where you're watching from. And if you're a replay watcher, just tell me that you're a replay watcher. Easy peasy, right? Feel free to share this. I would love that. I actually really appreciate it. Let me, okay, so we put something, and what I put is MAC Painterly, and that just neutralizes my eyes so that I can put on the eyeshadows and then they'll stay to the true color. And then I'm just going to use some translucent powder to seal the deal and be able to put the eyeshadow on top and have it reflect the color that I need it to reflect. So I'm gonna start really quick here, and I'm going to use a fluffy brush. So we're gonna go with, it is a Sigma E40 brush, and this is just going to do my whole eye with Cream Boat. So this color is called Cream Boat, and I'm just going to do my whole lid with that color just to give it a nice clean base. And then that's also going to help with highlighting my up here later. I'll show you. It's easy peasy. So again, we just cover the whole thing with Cream Boat or any light color that you have. I just love this Limelight eyeshadows and they work really well, so that's what I'm using. But yeah, so just cover the whole thing like this. That's it. So now it's set. Just blend it in really good, and that's good to go. So then I'm going to use a different fluffy brush, but the same exact kind, and I'm going to get a brown color. So we're going to go with, it's like an orangey brown. See that? Like a peachy brown almost. So I'm going to do this motion. So it's almost like a windshield wiper kind of a thing. And this is like the easiest way that I found to do this kind of a thing. And there's a difference with like the everyday eye that I do. This is basically my everyday eye. And then, but we're gonna make it smoky, so it's going to be a little more intense in color today. Again, if you're watching, let me know where you're watching from. That is exciting to know where people are from. I've made a lot of new friends from a lot of different places, and it's cool to see where they're from, where you're actually at. Hi, Sharon. What are you up to? So that's just going to make a base for the rest of the colors. I like warm tones usually. Lately I've been stepping a little bit out of my comfort zone and trying some bold colors. Tonight I'm going to do a really cool with this palette, like a cool like going out look with that palette. So I'm excited for that. But for now we're doing brown smoky eyes. So that's that. So just make sure that you get it even on both sides, and it's always better to add a little bit of product and then keep adding more, and then just kind of chunk it all in. Then that's that with that color. Then I'm going to grab a different brush. Let me see. I want this one. Okay, so then I'm gonna go with this brush. See how it's like a flat dome brush? And then I'm going to grab coral, this color, and it's like an orangey peachy color. It's called Coral of the Story. So no, that's Peachy Gleam. So we're going to put Peachy Gleam all right here. So because I want the color to stay not rubbed on, I am going to apply it like this. So you just press it on instead of rubbing it on. You can rub it on, but you need more product to do that. Well, thank you, Sharon. That's it. So that's super easy step, right? I mean, anyone can do that. So then here comes where the smoky part starts playing. So I'm going to grab this brush, and it is Limelight number 11, and it is an eyeshadow brush. And with this, I'm going to grab a little bit darker color. So I'm going to go with this and a tad of this. Just a little bit of both to intensify the color. And then, because I wanted smoky obviously at the end, I'm going to start there and then start just rubbing it in. Bring it in about like half to 2/4, just right here. And I like this brush because it's so little. See, the tip is so little. I have a lot of control, and then I can use the same one to drag it down. So again, you just go right here. You can also use a dome brush. Where is the dome? I'll use the dome so that I can go faster so you can see. Dome brush right here. So you can also use brush number 8, and see how it's a little bit bigger but rounder on the tip. So I'll use that so you can see, so I can go faster for you. So I just use that one, and you just start there and then bring it in. The other one is for like way more detail or like way more time. But I love how it ends up looking like at the end. And I'm still going to use that one for the bottom part because I love how that one applies it better. So that's it. Then again, if you're watching live, say hi. I know some of you out there. We can chat. We can chat it up while I do this. So is that easy? So you're just making like a triangle shape right here, basically. And you can make this as intense or as light as you like, obviously. It is day, so we're not gonna go cray cray, but it's still going to be a smoky look. Like more than I normally do for a day look. Because it's fun. Drop my other brush. Oh, there we go. So then the goal here is to make it even, right? And I don't like to have harsh lines, so I'm going to grab a fluffy clean and I'm going to just go over it like this, just to make sure that I get any harsh lines that I might have on off. This just softens the look a little more. Like some looks require a harsh line, this one doesn't, so I'm not going to have that. Okay, so then with the little brush that I had, where'd it go? Here it is. So with the little one that we started with, I'm going to grab a little bit of the pigment, and then, no, I can't do that part because I haven't done my foundation. Wow. So I'm going to do my eyeliner. And super easy, and the Limelight eyeliner is the huge difference is that instead of being a felt tip that's going to skip or not applied evenly, it's actually a brush. So it's a brush loaded with the product. So like when you're painting, you're just having that consistent brush stroke, except that here you don't run out of the product because it's consistently there, unlike when we're painting that we have to dip in more. But you can make as thin or as thick of line as you like. You just press in whatever way you want. And we're gonna wing it a little bit today since we're smoking it out. Oh, yeah, so I'll go here. Okay, so here, and you just even it out, whatever, you know. It's super easy to do. I used to be super scared of eyeliners, and I've come around. So I'm gonna do my foundation real quick, just so that I can finish the bottom of my eyes and then add whatever little things that I need to add to it. My shade, this is our trio with 2 concealers and a foundation. You can get everything separate or whatever that you need. But I love this because I have the concealers that I need handy. I don't have to be going different places to grab whatever I need. So I'm going to go with concealer number 2. I have a lot of redness on my nose, and I've been sick, and it's like peeling, and I'm just having some nose issues. So I'm just going to use concealer number 2 to mask all that redness, and that's gonna help conceal all that stuff, right? So concealer. I have a little mark up here. So this covers like melasma or any imperfections like that we have. Freckles, anything that you want to hide or not show that day or whatever, this will cover it up. It has 50% pigmentation, so it has a lot of color in it. So that covers like my main stuff that I want to cover, but I know that the foundation will take care of whatever that's left. So I'm just going to grab that much. So I just went like a half a turn, so it's like a full turn because I went over and over. And that's all I need for my whole face for full coverage. Again, our foundation is 50% pigmented, so you don't need that much for a full coverage. And you can like, it's so pliable, manageable. You can have a sheer coverage, or you can have full coverage. You can do whatever you want with it, and it will do that for you. I have some friends that have really dark spots. I have people with vitiligo that use it and even out their skin tones. So it's very, very good. I mean, it is professional makeup. This is what they use in Hollywood for celebrities, and we're just getting access to it. So how cool is that? So I said bye-bye to my old foundation in a bottle and traded it for this and never looked back because it's so good. And then because it's wax based, it just sits on top of your skin. It's not it doesn't get absorbed, so it doesn't have all these oils and all this junk that can cause you acne either. So then your skin helps your skin stay clear from that too. Because okay, so when I say it's 50% pigmented, it means that 50% of the contents is the actual color. So you only need 50% of it, of the other ingredients that are going to make it be what it is. Unlike like supermarket foundations and stuff like that, they have like 14 to 18 pigment. So everything else is a bunch of additives that you're putting on your face. And then you need so much more of it because it has so little color. Then, and I'm just going to use the powder while I keep talking. But if you get like a nice Sephora foundation or Ulta or whatever, those have 18 to 24%. So you have a little bit more pigment in them, but you still have a ton of additives. And this one, because it's 50% pigmented, then you need so much less, which makes your skin still look like skin when you're done, even though you have a full coverage. It doesn't crack. It doesn't do any of those shenanigans. So that's that. So that just set it so that I can I'll finish my eyes first, and then I'll finish my rest of my face. So again, we're going with this little brush, and I'm just going to grab the this shimmery brown color. I just saw my nail. I need to get that done. And then we're just going to go right here. And I like going about this long. about half of my eye. And what this does is it brings the weight of the eye down too. Like it balances more the eye, I think. Instead of just like having all this heavy on top, it just really brings it down. And then it makes it more smoky. I like it. Then I'm gonna go back with this one and then add a little bit more here. I took too much off for what I was going for. So we're going to add a little bit more. And that's the beauty of makeup. I mean, you can always, if you don't have enough, you can add more. If you have too much, you can wipe it off and start from scratch, right? There's no right or wrong. There's just doing it. And it takes practice. It's an art that, and it's fun. I mean, I like it. It's really fun. And anyone can learn how to do it. That's the beauty of it. There are some people that are super skilled though, so props to them. But us mere mortal can do it too, right? So that is that. So that makes it a little bit more. Well, I think that when I rubbed off, I took too much of the warmth on the top off. So I'm going to go back with the same brush that I used for that, this fluffy black brush, and then I'm going to add a little bit of the warmth back up here. And that's also gonna help soften it up more. And it's just like a constant blending. Some people like to blend in circles. Some people like to go like this. I think for me, it depends on what I'm trying to get out of it. Like this is like way softer in my opinion. Or when I do it, this is way softer of a look. So see how it's like, the light was draining me out. See how it's still a smoky eye, but it's still like a day look. Like you don't look overdone or you're trying too hard kind of thing. It's still good. I'm going to do my blush and my rest of my stuff. So thing that's good for the eyes, what I'm going to do is add mascara, then I'm good to go. I'm going to start with the bronzer just to see if I'm good. I like to re-look at my eyes after I'm done before I put mascara just in case I miss something. So I finish all this up and then I'll go back up there. And I'm just using bronzer to kind of contour my face a little bit. So you can do that too, and it warms it up, and like you can use different things to highlight or contour your face. I just like this basic stuff because I mean this is all I need for every day. I don't have to like I use other products and stuff like that for special occasions or whatever, but for every day I have my little stack of 3 things that ready to go. And I'm just going to apply blush, very little, just to complement. And when you have like a heavy eye, like this is what I would consider a heavy eye for me, because it's a little more than what I normally do. For some people, this is just like their regular everyday eye. For me, it's not. I'm way more natural than this usually. Not that there's anything wrong with either way, but I try, if I have a heavy eye, to do like very low down here. So I do less blush and usually a nude lip when I have eyes like this. So I am going to add, you know what? I'm going to add a little bit of glitter to, a little bit of sparkles to my eyelids, to the middle, just the center of the eye look that I did. So I'm going to use this. It's another dome brush. And I'm going to grab, it's called Old Money. It's right here. So it's like a coppery brown. So we'll stay in the browns so everything goes right. And then I'm just going to put it right here in the middle, just to get a little bit of shimmer that pops out more. And it really complements the color that I put up here. So it's gonna look really pretty. Oh yes, I like it. I like it a lot. And I'm usually not like a glitter shimmery person, but lately I'm liking it. I still don't like big harsh glitter, but that's just me because I'm 40. I don't need to have all this glitter on, right? I mean, J-Lo can rock it, but it's J-Lo. So that's that. Okay, so that like toned it into more of like a coppery look, which is really good. I like it. So that's it. I'm done with that. All I'm going to add now is, I don't have a lot of eyelashes, so I like to put a, I have this Urban Decay waterproof pencil, and I just go in my top water line with it. And what that does, it just fills, it makes it look like they're thicker up there, like I have more eyelashes. And if I did the top and the bottom, my eyes would look smaller because now you have black on black. So I always do a white on the bottom. And that helps open up my eye. And then I'm going to do mascara. So our mascara has fibers and gel in one. So it's super awesome. It's a one-step process. You just put it on. Don't ever pump it because it dries out. Any mascara would dry out. So just be careful with that. And I like to like shimmy it and roll it at the same time to apply it. And it just leaves the fibers in there so that your lashes look longer and fuller. And I mean, we all want that, right? Because I already did my bottom, the eyeshadow at the bottom, then I can do my lashes at the bottom too. Don't neglect them. They're little, but they help out. And don't ever forget these ones because they are the ones that help fan out your eye and make it look more open. Like it just makes it more. And that's it with that. So you can see like a huge difference, right? And I just swirl it in and then apply it. And if you want them more volume, or if you want them thicker, you can go at it again. So like once it dries, you can go do it again, and then they would be longer and fuller with that. And I am going, like I said, usually when I do like a heavy eye on top like this, I go nude lips. So I'm going to go with number 100 lipstick. It's called Not Telling and is one of my favorites. And that'll just keep it all where it needs to go. You know what? I'm gonna add a little bit of gloss. I feel like some shimmer. It's nice and sunny outside, but it's a little windy. I don't have the one I wanted here. Okay, we'll do Faith. I'll put Faith on top. It's good. I love this container. Look how cute that is. My nails aren't, but the container is super cute. Look at all those bedazzled jewels on it. And then we have a mirror. So you're on the go, you just do your thing. So that is that. So that is how I would finish the brown smoky eye. So If you want it lighter than that, then you just don't put as much at the end, or don't use such a dark color on it. But as you saw, it was super easy. You just need those 3 colors. If you want to add a little bit of, I'll back up so you can see the actual true color of it. You just add a little bit of shimmer like I did in the middle if you wanted to pop a little bit more, or not, whatever your preference is. And then again, if you don't want it as intense as this, you just don't put as much back here. Or if you want it more intense, then you put more of it, and then it could be like a night look. Or if you just like it more dark than this, you just add more. It's the beauty of it. But that's that. I'll talk to you guys soon. If you have any suggestions for other videos, let me know. I would love to do them. I'm always looking for fresh ideas of different things to try. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.